regarding a X-Men game being made by Insomniac. Now, this is from the same person as the previous video with leaks, and he has gotten a few things right. But he also said that there wouldn't be a state of play, and well, there obviously was. He says Marvel's X-Men is the first installment in the Marvel's X-Men trilogy in development from PlayStation Studios by Insomniac Games, and that Marvel's X-Men launches exclusively on PlayStation 5 in 2026. Now, is this true? Maybe. There's a very small chance that it is, but I'm going to lay everything out real quick. Personally, I think this person has no inside info and is simply making educated guesses. In a previous video, I mentioned the fact he said Venom and Kraven aren't the main villains for Spider-Man 2. I'll leave a link to that video in the top right corner. I think he's guessing this based off of the fact that Spider-Man PS4 had a surprise villain of Doc Ock, and he has gotten some things right, like the Raimi black suit being in the game. Anyone could have easily guessed that this would be in the game. He's also mentioned the fact of an Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit being in the game, which I'm sure that it's going to be in the game. It's one of the most requested suits, and Insomniac very clearly listens to its fans. So obviously, that's going to be in the game. Now, I'm sure the reason they're even thinking this is because of the Wolverine game, which was announced. But honestly, it doesn't make sense even from their own previous statements and their own logic, because according to them, Wolverine launches in 2025, which I will say, believable enough. The first Spider-Man game released 2017, Miles Morales 2020, Spider-Man 3 2023. Granted that with that one that being a 3-year gap, there has been a few setbacks with COVID, and also the fact that they have been working on other stuff like the Ratchet & Clank series, which seems like it's over now. So you could easily say, okay, 2 years for a Wolverine game, and they have been working on it since before Spider-Man 2 was launched. But then to have an X-Men game release a year later, because he said Marvel's X-Men launches exclusively on PlayStation 5 in 2026. That just does not make any sense from both a development time perspective and just the fact of why would they release a game so close together? Because also, even if you don't have Wolverine in this potential X-Men game, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just ridiculous. So until they give any sort of evidence, I'd say this has less than a 5% chance of being real. Now, they did admit that they were wrong about the state of play stuff, and I will say that just because you're a leaker and you do know insider stuff, you don't always get all the facts. Really, anything they've said and has gotten correct easily is guessable, and they've gotten a good amount of stuff wrong. I don't think that this person is real. Unless this person leaks something with actual evidence, I'm not gonna have any more videos with these leaks, because I don't think that they're real, and I think they're a waste of time. But I thought it would be important to do this, and I am letting you know that I'm not going to be covering this person's leaks anymore unless they have some sort of evidence pointing towards that being correct. Anyways, that's it for the video. Basically just debunking a leak. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. I'll cover any Marvel game news, superhero game news, so maybe consider sticking around. Anyways, that's it, and I'll see you guys next time.